Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Did the SFE book a couple times. Compression. And I'm ready to go, baby. I'm ready to go. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Nicholson. We've done a lot of these. Dion sent me a clip of him playing the Star Spangled Banner in honor of Veterans Day. That only he can, only he can do it. And we'll talk about him and his place in the, in the trumpet world and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, let me honk, and we will take it from there. Whoa. That was flying out of the horn. Where's my E-flat trumpet? Hang on. So anyway, the link down below, Nicholson playing the Star Spangled Banner. I'm not sure if he brought back an old clip or what the deal is, but he, as usual, not as usual, but many times, as you know, he is a world-class photographer. And he takes some of the more scenic pictures of nature and superimposes them behind him playing. And it's very, very powerful. This literally and figuratively. I mean, his trumpet is off the chart. Now, let's talk about this. As you know, I love the older guys, and I'm going to call him part of the older golden age where they could play anything. Gazzo, the Tiscari brothers, Chuck Finley, could just play anything. Harry James, Maurice Andre, Mel Broyles, Herseth, could play anything. They noodle around with their equipment, if that's the case may be. Let's go current. Perico, Tom DeLibra, Tom Perello, my guys. Tom Perello's the old and the new age. But they can play anything. Orchestral. I'm not sure if Lynn can do that. Now, the sizzle that he gets, just on the first string, G, E, C. I mean, is that going to work in a brass quintet? Is that going to work in chamber music? Can he even play a piccolo trumpet? I know he can if he wanted to spend some time on it. But the point is, I'm saying, I think his playing, as extraordinary as he is, can be limited. More along the lines of Bud Brisbois. Okay, is that fair? I think it is. I do believe he's stronger than Bud Brisbois, Cat Anderson, and I will go as far as to say this, for what he does, he may be the best ever. For what he does. Now, Cat Anderson can play great jazz, blues, and the whole 9 yards. Lynn doesn't, or possibly can't. So, I don't know where he's a specialist and maybe the best ever. Probably, in my opinion, the best ever. Doc Severinsen couldn't play with that power, that type of thing. And that's what sets him apart in my regard. The power above high C is just unparalleled. Absolutely unparalleled. The sizzle, the center. Now, Jerry wasn't a big fan. Jerry wasn't a big fan. We went to the Bottom Line. He was playing with an all-star band. I forgot what it was. And he was going through some chop trouble. And Jerry goes, see, okay, fine. I had enough chop trouble in my life to not hold that against anybody. All right? And I'm not a bad night, a bad stretch, put the trumpet down for a while. I'm not holding that against anybody. I know where that can be. I never put the trumpet down. I just got up the next day and kept trying. But, and it was only in the last 12 to 15 years where I don't have bad days. I don't have bad days because if I get up with a bad day, I know what to do for it to not be a bad day. And I'm not playing, 3 sets with Maynard and getting on the bus and driving all night, okay? So anyway, that's what I feel about him, but it's extraordinary. And this link I think you're going to like. Anybody else with thoughts on Lynn Nicholson? I mean, it's an iconic figure in the world of trumpet, an iconic name. Actually, Dion sent the clip to me, and he put one word on the message, Lynn, Lyn. I knew exactly who he was talking about. Okay, it's sort of like I don't know, MJ. You know who they're talking about, Michael Jordan. Anyway, so that's it. So tell me what you think, and any thoughts on where he belongs in the pantheon of the trumpet world. In a lot of ways, I don't like to, have a top 100 list or anything like that. There are a bunch of guys that I feel very strongly about, a handful of guys, and that's just my opinion. The trumpet and the trumpet sound and the trumpet is very, very subjective. So just because I feel a certain way about Lynn Nicholson doesn't mean you have to. Okay? Let me know. Love you all, guys. Enjoy the clip.